everybody, Aaron here with another one. This is 7 Summers by Morgan Wallen. Let's jump right in. Alright, this one comes as a request from iOS Monkeypox. Thank you for the request. I am here on Ultimate Guitar. There is a link to this chart in the description. So in this song, I'm going to teach you the intro. I will teach you the chords, and then I will teach you some very simple rhythms you can do so that you can play on the piano as you sing along. Let's start by learning the intro. Alright, the intro is based off of the chords of the verse, and this right here is middle C, and so we are going to place our left hand 1 octave below that, down here, and you can do a single note, or if you want to get creative and do a full octave in your left hand, that's okay, either way. For right now, I'm just going to keep it simple, and I'm just going to use my pointer finger here for the C, and then it goes to the F, which I'll play right down here with my pinky. Okay, so I'm rocking back and forth between C and F in my left hand. And then in the right hand, I'm going to be up here above middle C. My pinky's going to, or my ring finger's going to be up here on this B. And then I'm going to eventually come down here to the G, back to the B, and then to the A right there. That's kind of where it ends. And then my thumb goes and rocks back and forth between D, E, D. Okay, so those are the notes of the intro. You've got B, G, B, G, A, and then D, E, D. Okay, and it's the rhythm is like this. You go. So there's 4 beats per measure. It's a total of 2 measures on each chord. So you do each chord for a total of 8 beats, 2 groups of 4. And again, one more time the rhythm. That it repeats 2 times. And if you want to make it a little bit more full, a little fuller sound, what you can do is add a D down here when you're playing the B. When you go to the G, you would add the B down here, and then you go back to the D and B, and then when you go to the A, you add the note C here, okay? And so it sounds like this. And a second time. And that's the intro, and now I'm going to teach you the chords of this song. So let's take a look at those. Alright, as I already mentioned, the verse has 2 chords in it. It is a C major 7 chord and an F major 7 chord. So we are going to keep the C to the F in our left hand. Again, if you want, you can do octaves. You don't have to, it's up to you. Let's just keep it simple for right now and just do a single note C, and then to our F. And then in my right hand, again, this is middle C right here, I'm going to play the notes G, B, and E. Okay, you may recognize this as an E minor chord. That is true. When it's put over a C, it actually creates a C major 7. Beautiful chord right there. And then we're going to go to the F major 7. So I'm going to drop down here to the F. I'm going to keep my pinky on the E, and I'm going to slide these 2 notes up, and I'm going to do A, C, and E. This is an A minor chord, but when it's put over the F, it becomes F major. Okay, so you're going to go back and forth between those 2 chords. 2 measures for each chord, and then to the F major 7, F major 7. So that's the verse, real simple, those 2 chords. And then there are 4 chords that happen in the chorus. They are D minor 7. So I'm going to come here to D, and then I go to a G in my left hand, and then back to a C chord. C major 7 will be the same as what we played in the verse, and then A minor. Okay, so now in my right hand on the D, I'm going to play A, C, F. Looks like an F major chord. Over the D makes this D minor 7. And then when I go to the G chord, I'm going to just play a straight G chord, G, B, and D with the G in my left hand. And then that sets me up for the C major 7. I just slide that finger up to the E, Now I got my C major 7. When I go to this A right here, I'm going to take this note in the middle and move it up to C. So I got G, C, and E in my right hand. That's a C major chord. When put over an A, that makes that A minor 7. And those are the 4 chords of the chorus. There they are: D minor, G, C major 7, A minor 7. Okay, so pretty simple. There's not a lot of chords in this song. Should be easy for you to learn. Now let's take a look at a couple of rhythms we can use to get us through while we sing. All right, during the verse, I would suggest just playing and holding the chord for 4 beats. And so this is the simplest rhythm. You just play and hold. And you're thinking 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4 beats on each chord. While you're singing, you used to talk about getting even further south, somewhere where the summer lasted all year round. Okay, so that's the verse. And then when you get to the chorus, there's only 1 measure per chord. Okay, so here's our D minor 7, then we go to the G. So it's 4 beats on each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to start out by holding, but then what I would recommend you doing is outlining the chord that you're playing in your right hand from bottom to top on the last beat. Okay, it's actually the and of 3. So if you're holding the D minor 7, and you're going 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So you're going to outline the chord from bottom to top, starting on the and of 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1. All right, and you can do that for the chorus, and then when you go back to the verse, it has a little interlude where you play the intro again, okay, just one time that second time, and then it takes you into verse number 2, and then into the chorus again where you can play that rolling chord from bottom to top. All right, those are very simple ways to play through 7 Summers by Morgan Wallen. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, drop me a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already, and head on over to Amazon and check out my book, a piano chord book you can actually use. It's a great resource as you're learning how to play the piano. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you again. God bless you, and we'll see you next time.